I quit coding. The reason for me to create this video is not to scare you from taking up software development as a career, but to tell you things that not a lot of people are talking about when it comes to software development as a career, especially in freelance. Also, one of the reasons for creating this video is to have some closure, as I'll be giving up almost 10 years of effort that I've put into software development and learning software as a career, and to give this channel a new direction. More on that later in the video. When I talk about coding, I mean software development, mobile app development, web development. I'll be using these words interchangeably throughout the video. To understand why I had a table flip movement and why I'm quitting, I have to establish a timeline to give you some context. The first reason was when I started freelancing, I was doing my master's. What I was doing is I was creating WordPress themes, customizing them, customizing WordPress plugins, and customizing websites, creating websites basically. Then I moved on to creating apps, mobile apps using PhoneGap and JavaScript. While of doing that, I learned AngularJS and Ionic and Firebase, and I was creating mobile apps using these frameworks. And all of the while, as I was coding and creating apps and sort of catering to freelance clients, I was also creating courses and content around these technologies as well. So as you can see, as time passed by, I was learning new technologies, and the learning of new technologies and frameworks was not a big issue. The bigger issue was that the older frameworks and texts and languages that I had learned were of no use for me. And this is something that happens in coding and software development. Technologies, when I say technologies, frameworks and languages and versions of frameworks get outdated pretty quickly, and you have to sort of keep up with the pace that as a freelancer was becoming very difficult. So to give you an example, when I was creating apps using AngularJS, and I had created a course on AngularJS as well, a new version of Angular framework came out, which is the Angular version 2, and they entirely rewrote the framework from scratch. So it was an entirely new framework, so I had to rewrite all the apps that I had created, and not only that, I had to redo my course as well. And I was just about to publish my course that I had created on Angular, so I had to redo the entire course. Nothing was in my hands, so there was nothing I can do about it. Updating courses and handling student queries and all of that, and managing my app were becoming very challenging and difficult as new frameworks were rolling out. So when I was creating Angular courses with Ionic, native script also came out, and you had Vue.js, and there was TypeScript, and the thing goes on and on. And on top of that, frequently what will happen is Play Store will suddenly decide to update its policies. I had published a few apps, and they would decide, say, the version of my app was incompatible, and they are supporting a minimum base version of 4.2, and my version was 2 point something. So I have to update my app, or my app will be taken off of the Play Store, right? So all of this sort of started to take a toll on my mental health, because I was not learning anything new. I was constantly redoing everything, every app, every course that I did. So I was just stuck in this sort of loop. So after thinking a lot, one day I decided to delete everything that I have about coding and software development, and I don't regret it, but it is a bit sad, because I had spent so many years of my life into it. It is sad to sort of let it go, but as they say, things happen for the best, and I don't regret it at all, because I'm happier now, in a good mental space. So what now? So over the past 10 years, I picked up a few other skills as well, namely video editing, course creation, and creating videos that are easy to understand, hence the channel name. So that will be the new direction for the channel. I will be creating courses and content on video creation, on course creation, on YouTube, on video editing, anything related to tech and the tech that I use, the softwares that I use, the tech related things that I buy, course creation on platforms such as Skillshare, Udemy, and YouTube as well. So if this sounds interesting to you, like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video.